Hey, welcome back to 7-Minute Books. I'm Sam, and today we're diving into Safe People by Henry Cloud and John Townsend. So, Sophie, why do we keep ending up with the wrong people?
Hey there, Sam. Great to be here. Because as this book points out, most of us are not very good at picking people. We mistake intensity for intimacy, and we give trust to those who haven't earned it.
Yeah, and the authors start with this idea that our lives are only as good as our relationships. If we're surrounded by toxic people, we can't heal or grow.
Exactly. But they're not saying just run away from everyone. They're saying become an expert at identifying who's safe and who's not.
And they give this really clear framework. A safe person is someone who draws you closer to God, to others, and to your own true self. They're not perfect, but they're oriented toward growth.
Right? And then they walk through the characteristics of unsafe people in detail. It's like a checklist of red flags.
Okay, so first on the list, unsafe people think they've arrived. They're not open to feedback or self-reflection. They see problems as always outside of themselves.
Right? They blame everyone else. And they're defensive. They listen to defend, not to understand.
That's so frustrating to deal with. You can't even have a real conversation without it turning into a fight.
And then there's condemnation. They're quick to judge and slow to forgive. They use guilt and shame to control you.
Yeah, they hold your past mistakes over your head. It's the opposite of grace. A safe person, on the other hand, separates your identity from your behavior. They say, you did something wrong, but you're still loved.
That distinction is so important. It's the bedrock of emotional safety.
Another red flag is control. They might be overt, using anger and intimidation, or covert, using guilt trips and playing the victim.
Right? They can't tolerate your freedom. They need to manage you to feel secure.
And then there's the religious but not spiritual person. They use faith as a weapon. They're legalistic and rigid, always pointing out your sins while ignoring their own.
That's so damaging. It distorts your view of God and fills you with shame.
And we can't forget the taker, the vortex of drama and dependency. Every conversation is about their problems, and they never give back.
Right? They're not looking for a solution. They're looking for a host. A safe person is a giver, but they also know how to receive. It's a two-way street.
The most subtle one is the person who's all about the relationship but can't handle reality. They're conflict avoidant. They pretend everything is fine when it's not, and they disappear when things get hard.
Exactly. Real intimacy is forged in disagreements and repair. A safe person stays in the room and works through it.
Okay, so what does a safe person actually look like? They're humble. They admit when they're wrong and apologize sincerely.
They're also gracious. They extend forgiveness and are patient with your failures.
And they're reliable. Their yes means yes, and their no means no. You can count on them.
Plus, they're self-aware. They know their own issues and don't project them onto you.
And they have a life outside of you. They're not looking for you to be their everything.
That independence actually makes the relationship healthier because it's based on choice, not desperate need.
So here's the part that really got me. If you keep attracting unsafe people, you have to look at yourself. There's a reason you're drawn to them.
And the first internal issue they talk about is a lack of boundaries. If you can't say no, you'll be taken advantage of.
Right? Unsafe people are experts at finding people who can't set limits. They push until they find the edge, and if there's no edge, they keep taking.
But learning to say no is not selfish. It's the foundation of any healthy relationship.
The other vulnerability is a faulty view of love. We've been taught that love means giving in, never being angry, sacrificing yourself.
But true love is rooted in truth and freedom. A person who can't tolerate your no doesn't actually love you. They love the compliant version of you.
And then there's fear. We stay in bad relationships because we're afraid of being alone, afraid of conflict, afraid of hurting someone.
But perfect love casts out fear. Choosing to set a boundary or walk away is an act of faith.
So how do we actually find safe people? You have to become one yourself. Work on your own humility, honesty, and ability to give and receive love.
And then you test relationships. Don't give full trust immediately. Observe how they handle conflict, how they respond to correction, and whether they're consistent over time.
The big takeaway for me is that we're not meant to do life alone, but the connection has to be built on safety. We're not looking for perfect people, just people who are committed to growth.
And if you want to go deeper, the whole library is over on 7minutebooks.com/app with over 6,000 fiction and nonfiction titles you can read or listen to in any language. And it starts at $2.99 a month, $9.99 a year, or $19.99 once for lifetime access. Ultimately, this book is about becoming a safe harbor for others and finding those who can be that for you. We'll see you in the next one.